One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it.
All right, well, let's move on to the Lyft Hocus Pocus.
All right,
30%
Chris.
service fee results.
Chris, I'm meeting 2 people, actually 3 people from Lyft tomorrow. I don't know how long this thing is going to be.
2 hours?
It was not by me. They reached out. They said, we want to meet you. I go, okay, fine. Maybe they're going to offer me a job. Maybe they'll offer me a job, you think? What do you think?
No.
No? Okay.
They're going to blow smoke up your ass and say, hey, this Lyft fee cap is amazing. And you want to know why?
The brainchild of the 70-30 cap is going to be on that meeting.
There you go. See, exactly.
What do we do now?
Be like,
what do we say? Go watch yesterday's show?
I would say go look at all the RSG content that we've talked about and all of this stuff. And just say how
First of all, I want to thank you all. You guys sent me at least 25 of these. I want to keep it coming at the end of the month, except that there's going to be a difference. You guys send it in. You guys need to tell me, because I'm creating a file now on this, Chris. You guys need to tell me an Excel sheet. You guys need to tell me what city you're in. I can't guess what city you're in. So I want to create this pattern like, okay, when Lyft is not charging in too much on external expenses, they're fucking the driver really bad. So keep them coming. Don't do it in the middle of the month. Wait until the end of June now. July 1st, 2nd, boom. Send them all of them. Send me 50, 100. I don't care. Send it to me. So this is a compilation of some I received, Chris, this week. If you look at the numbers, right? What was Lyft's claim? That they take only 14%, right?
Yep.
So you go ahead.
On average.
You go ahead and read these. Let's see what it looks like to you.
All right. So we got driver 1 who is Lyft fee is at 30%, right on the nose, right there.
Oh, no way. How's that possible?
Oh, no. You get an earnings adjustment. So they actually have that. So it says, if you look at the top, total Lyft fee for May was 33%. So you got a $58.96 earnings adjustment on June 4th. So you actually got you got it down. So that's why it's at 30% right at the cap, because they're showing you that they only took 30% after that. They took 13% out when it comes to third party, and then your earnings were 57% of what passenger paid. So there you go. And then you got your earnings adjustment. The second one is the exact same thing. And Lyft fee was 36%. So you got $16.70 earning adjustment. Clearly the driver is part-time, and so it shows 30%, and then it shows 10% going to insurance, taxes, and government fees. Earnings, the driver made 60%, and that includes the 6% adjustment. Otherwise, it would have been 54 before that. Going over to the other one, you got 25% fee, so it's under. And then you got 14% going for third party, and then the driver earnings was at 61%. Going to the fourth screenshot, Lyft fee was 25%. So no adjustment there.
Have you had anything around 14% yet?
Nope, nothing. 25 was the lowest so far.
I think I sent you like 6 or 8 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a couple more. 17% and then 58% for the driver.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the other 3 that you got. You got 29% that the Lyft fee took. You got 24% that the Lyft fee took. And then you got adjusted down from 32% to 30%. So you got a $117 difference there.
So are we buying Lyft stock or what?
Whew. That's definitely a little bit more than the 14% that they were claiming. Although last week, to be fair, we did show where there were a lot that were under. So it was like 15%.
Out of the 25, I have the numbers in my head. I'm not doing this on purpose just to show the 30s probably 50% or right at 30, 28, 25, 30, about half of it. Okay. What I noticed though, there's a direct correlation.
Those are accepting everybody. Those are people who accept everything.
Yep. There's a direct correlation, Chris, between, if you look at all these numbers that I sent you, that the Lyft numbers are really, really high, between 25 and 30, or even above 30, the external expenses item is always around 10, 11, 12%. When the external expenses are high, that's when Lyft's number is dropping to 10, 11, 12, 9, 14. Do you understand? So the interchangeability of those two numbers are continuing. If the external expenses are low, Lyft take is high. If the external expenses are high, Lyft take is low, which we don't know still. It was like that before the new 70/30. So yeah. So please keep sending them to me. July 2nd, 3rd, you should have this. And I'm gonna compile all this, and I think Lyft's take rate is going to go up overall.
Probably. Like I said, even if they said, hey, we still kept it at 14%, it doesn't matter because they're changing when they're calculating the 14%. They're taking it before anything. So that's 100% of the passenger payments versus after the external fees are taken out. So just from that, they're taking more.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that one. None of this matters. The external charges numbers are entirely fictional. I agree. That's what the consumer watchdog is saying. And I cherry pick. The Lyft fee was 27, external was 23. I'm driving Chicago. Yeah, Chicago is one of the higher ones.
See, the other thing too that I'm seeing a lot is the percentage that the driver is making is usually around 50%.
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
You see 50 to sometimes 60%.
Yeah.
And that seems where it is. So you know what? I'm wondering if they're like, okay, we're going to put this driver at 52%, and then we're just going to change the numbers around however we need to when it comes down to it.
That's funny. Yeah, something like that, Jeff. Would you rather be shot, tortured, or killed? I was like, anyway. So keep sending them to me, please.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.